talk bill, we talk streets, we talk money. King Mr. TV.
All right, man, I got another banger for y'all, man. So if y'all got some smoke, smoke it. If you got something to drink, drink it, man, and kick it with your boy. You already know what's going on. Stop acting like y'all don't know what's going on, man. Make sure y'all subscribe so y'all can come back and kick it with me every time, man. Right here on King Mr. TV. This one right here, man, we about to get into it, man, by my guy, Q Money, right out of Cleveland. So everybody in Cleveland, man, you already know what's going on right here on King Mr. TV. Let's get into it. Q Money had everybody in the city jigging. I like my money with me. Look at my freak. Yeah. That you fucking with me. You see my little teeth. Alright, man, we ain't coming to just see this man dance.
Some stories are clear cut, good versus evil, right versus wrong. But others, they lurk in the shadows, tangled in whispers and unanswered questions. This is one of those stories. A rising star, a single gunshot, and a verdict that echoes beyond the courtroom. Q Money, a name once celebrated in Cleveland's rap scene. Now, a name etched in court records, tied to a crime that has left more questions than answers.
Right.
It was April 2019 when the unthinkable...
Oh God, let me say that off top. Definitely more questions than answers, because I already don't even know what the fuck happened. So we all about to learn together about what happened. One thing I knew, Q Money was the hottest nigga out. Not just in Cleveland, like out, period. Then Buddy was just gone. So, see what happened, man.
Happened in a quiet apartment complex in Decatur, Georgia. A moment that changed lives forever. But what really happened that night? And more importantly, why? Kamar Akee Williams was born on December 5th, 1995 in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
He started rapping
Big Sagittarius.
at a young age, having inspirations and being inspired by artists such as Gucci Mane, Lil Wayne, and Rich Homie Quan. As a school student, Williams would take piano lessons and participate in one of his school's bands. The streets had gotten his attention at one point, and it had him jailed for drug trafficking for 30 days in 2014.
I don't wanna fuss and fight with you. I just got done doing time. I don't wanna see you cry. When I'm out here on my grind, you on my mind.
His most notable song is called Neat, and that's what really pushed his career forward. So much to the point that he had a remix of Neat featuring Pee Wee Longway,
Right.
YFN Lucci, and the late great Young Dolph.
Young Dolph.
You know, I had a choice to shoot the video in Miami, Los Angeles, Atlanta. I chose to bring it here to my hometown, and I wanted to put my city on the map and spread positivity. I don't use guns in my video. You might see some money in there, but no guns, no violence. I don't promote violence at all. I'm for the kids. I gotta dance. And you know, the thing that happened, that was an uncontrollable situation. Two ladies got into a fight. I mean, that would have happened if I would have shot the video or if I didn't shoot the video. During the time, I wasn't on the scene. I heard about it, and I'm sorry to all the families that was affected by it. I will be doing a back to school giveaway in August, and the song will be released in August. And you know, we just trying to win, you know, trying to put the city on.
It started like any other night. The hum of Atlanta's streets, music vibrating through the walls, and the air thick with possibility.
Okay, let's get
Inside
into
an
it.
apartment, two young men, friends, collaborators, dreamers, shared space. Then, in a single instant, everything shattered. A gunshot, one bullet, The sound ripped through the quiet. It wasn't a firecracker, not a car.
Do your homework on all it takes is one shot, one bullet, 10 seconds. Do your homework on that.
Backfiring. It was something much more final. From the next room, a cousin hears it. His heart pounds. His instincts take over. He grabs his own weapon, knowing that what he's about to walk into could change his life too. And then he sees it, a body, lifeless, and standing over it, Q Money. The cousin demands an answer.
Damn.
What did you do? But Q doesn't answer. He stutters, fumbling for words that never come. I. No confession, no denial, just silence, heavy and damning. In the eerie stillness, the cousin acts. He snatches the gun from Q's hands, removes him from the apartment, and locks the door behind him. But the cameras saw everything.
That's 23-year-old Kamar Williams, better known as Q Money. He's being charged with felony murder, accused of shooting a fellow musician, Calvin Chappelle, at a home in Decatur on Monday. A warrant was issued for Williams' arrest that same day. You know, this is
Kamar Williams, who raps under the stage name Q Money, is no stranger to controversy. Back in July, he had a music video shoot here at the now closed Dog Pound Lounge where 6 people were shot, 1 person was killed. Now, just 9 months later, he's being accused of murder himself.
Get $100 line up.
He made a name for himself, and now they're saying he murdered somebody.
That quick.
Yeah, it's a big
That
setback.
quick.
Police are now looking for Cleveland rapper.
I hate to see that too, man. Like, you just saw like how he was on the news for putting the whole city on, all that type of shit, man. And that quick, we seeing fucking news stories about the fall, rise and fall story that happened so fast, bro. You wouldn't even believe it.
For Q Money in connection with the murder of a 23-year-old in DeKalb County, Georgia.
He had a little temper on him, but nothing like that. I ain't never heard him really doing nothing violent.
According to reports, a witness claims he saw Q Money standing over his dead roommate with the gun. That witness then says he woke up his cousin and the two wrestled the gun from Money, forcing him out the door. People who grew up with the rapper are claiming that's not the Q Money they know.
I think it's kind of weird that he became, kind of famous and he got caught up in this unfortunate situation. Hopefully, something comes out of it and saying that he's not guilty.
Ron Dillon owns the convenience store right next door to the Dog Pound Lounge. He says Q Money was once a frequent customer. Now, he's in disbelief.
Do you think that he could be capable of doing this?
I don't know. I think he was on the right track, but who knows? So sometimes you just get up in the morning and you get surprised. I think this is probably a surprise for me.
Months pass. Investigations unravel. Evidence is stacked. The courtroom is packed. Family, friends, journalists. The weight of a man's future hangs in the air. The prosecution lays it out in brutal detail. A convicted felon with a gun. A young artist shot in the side of the head. A suspect standing over the body. The jury listens. They watch. They deliberate. And then the verdict. Guilty. Felony murder. Malice murder. Aggravated assault. Firearm possession. The words crash down like a gavel against stone. A once promising career, gone. A life lost. Another forever changed. But is this the full story? From behind bars, Q Money takes to Instagram. His words cut through the noise. I was set up. He swears the evidence was tampered with. He claims they wanted him gone. That the truth is buried beneath accusations in a system that never gave him a chance. His family stands by him.
We need people's help in here. So not only me, but all the inmates behind bars, especially here in DeKalb County Jail. I myself am one of the many people sitting here in DeKalb County Jail without a bond or a reasonable bond, despite the fact that I meet all the standards and the criteria to receive a bond. I turned myself in 15 months ago, within 48 hours of a warrant being posted. I've been a resident of Georgia for 3 years. I'm a signed artist to Warner Brothers and TIG Entertainment, based here in Atlanta. My mother has even moved here from Ohio to support me during my case. I'm a public figure and I use my platform to promote positivity. I don't have any violent history, nor do I promote violence. Unlike the so-called victims in my case, who's not from Georgia, had no legal business down here, and followed me all the way from Ohio. Most rappers die in their own city by the hands of people close to them, that's jealous and envious of them, and I moved away to get away from all that, and it followed me here.
Damn.
The system is skipping over evidence and working together to hold me in custody during this global pandemic, which is constantly getting worse, and people are dying in the outside world, and especially here in jail. They're holding me and saying I'm a flight risk because of traffic tickets. Traffic tickets, which is no reason to label a man a flight risk or deny a man bond when he turns himself in. However, I'm not the only person who's going through this. There's many others there inside DeKalb County and around the world who don't have a voice, who've been sitting for 2, 3, maybe 4 years without bail for no reason, which is not equal, it's not fair, and it's not justice, especially during these difficult times. They're constantly pushing court back. Trials have been set back indefinitely, so we're all just sitting here innocent until proven guilty. However, the so-called system has granted white police officers and white men who killed innocent black men bonds. George Floyd, Minnesota, Ahmaud Arbery, and Rashad Brooks, who are both from Georgia, and their killers received bonds within days or weeks, but they leave us in jail without bonds for years. By law, we're innocent until proven guilty, but for blacks, they don't see it that way. The system is once again proven that it discriminates and it chooses who they decide to give a fair chance. It's not right, and we all deserve a fair chance. Please help us spread the word. Hashtag Fair Chance Act. Hashtag Justice for Inmates.
Ooh, that shit was long. God dang.
Hey.
He was a victim too. They insist that there's more to the story, that he acted in self-defense, that the media has twisted the facts, painting him as something he's not. So what's the truth? Is Q Money a cold-blooded killer or a man wrongfully convicted? 2 friends, one dead, one in prison. The security camera saw something. The cousin witnessed even more. But can the truth ever be fully known? What sparked that fatal moment? Was it an argument gone too far? A misunderstanding with tragic consequences? Or was there something darker at play? Q Money sits behind bars. His voice echoes online, pleading for justice. Calvin Alexander Chappelle, his family mourns.
Yeah, man,
forever
RP
robbed
to the
of a
dude,
future.
Calvin.
And somewhere in the shadows of that April night,
nobody know what
the real
happened.
story still lingers, waiting to be told.
Don't nobody know what happened that night, I'm assuming. And that's like the end of the story. Because, like, everything that I knew about the situation was pretty much that. Some shit happened. He ended up killing somebody. Don't nobody know why or what the reason behind the shit was. You know what I'm saying? So I actually go to this video thinking I'm about to get some insight on the shit. I ain't even learned that. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, man, we can figure out what the fuck happened. I actually did see some shit online where they were saying that some new details in the case might get the shit throughout or some shit like that, man. So who knows, man? I don't know. Drop it down low in the comments below. Tell me what you think about the case, man. Was Q Money innocent? Q Money kill his homeboy? Do y'all got more information on what happened in the case, man? Let me know. Drop it down below. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. King Mr. TV, and we out.